Hey guys, welcome back to Blazo, and today we are here to discuss about the big match coming up, the massive encounter between Brazil and Argentina. I have with me two Brazil supporters and three Argentina fans. Hi guys, how are you?
We're all
Doing
good.
good.
I'm on.
All
All
good.
good, all good.
Great, great, great. So yeah, I want to start with the Argentina fans here. So I want to congratulate them on winning the wrestling match against Colombia. We see that, like as we have seen, it was a like quite close fixture, which Emi Martinez was the standout performer in that, as we have seen. So congratulations, guys.
100%.
On, yeah, congratulations, and even the team celebration after the win, Messi jumping on Martinez, and all shows like how much it matters to him. Finally, like, so
Does it
what's your
does.
take on that as an Argentina fan? Like, how are you feeling? Like topic reviews, tactical analysis, everything apart. What's the feeling right now on reaching to the finals?
It's a very nervy feeling because Argentina has reached a lot of finals, as we all know, and failed to win many, like all of them actually. So it's a very nervy feeling, but it's also a very positive feeling because we have seen the team, how they are playing, and not just the on ground chemistry, but the off ground chemistry, the way players are with each other, and the way they are celebrating, the chemistry in the locker rooms, everything looks really great. So that nervy feeling is overshadowed by this positive feeling, feeling good. It won't be a huge scorer. There won't be a lot of goals, but I'm hoping Argentina is going to get this one in the bag.
Yeah, great. Anything you want to add, Pradeep?
Actually, I think this year they are more united than last 15 to 20 years. We can see the unity and the lineup wise. I think they should go with Leandro Paredes and Guido Rodriguez. Both of them should play because Brazilian counter will be tough to handle. So they should have both defensive medium to play. So I think Lo Celso should make the way out, and I think Nico Gonzalez should play because he has a good work rate, and Papu Gomez can be an impact substitute.
Great.
So
So yeah, as you have mentioned about the lineup, let me talk to the fans, Argentina fans first about regarding the lineup in the final. As we have seen, Argentina has gone with 4-2-3-1. Uh, uh, like in many of the places, like the players are same, but apart from CDM and left wing, they tend to change only these two positions a lot, like depending on the matches. But other than that, you can see the same lineup in every match. So I would like to ask you as an Argentina fans, like all of you, all three of you, like who would you start? Like in the CDM we have Leonardo, Paredes, and we have Rodriguez, and also in the left wing we have Papu Gomez and Gonzalez. So what's your pick in the starting lineup among the two?
actually, I think the last two matches they used Paredes one match and other match Guido. So to handle Brazil's counter attack, I think both of them are required with Rodrigo De Paul in midfield and Nico Gonzalez, Lautaro, and Messi. And we can include Papu Gomez in place of Nico. In if we use Guido Rodriguez and Paredes both, because both of them will cover for Papu because work rate of Papu is not that good. And left back Tagliafico is fine, and right back we should more focus because I think Neymar and Richarlison will exploit the right back area. So like last match, Molina and Montiel, both of them played 45-45. I think this is required for this match also.
Okay, okay. So what about you, Avnish?
Yeah, actually, I want to see Paredes and DePaul and Los also in the midfield because Paredes is like very good in crossing the ball to the wingers because his passing rate is good and his crossings are really very good when compared to Rodriguez. So like he can like defend as well as give the crosses and passes also. So I think that
Yeah.
Paredes would be very
So
good instead of
it's
Rodriguez.
like you need that temperament also. You see him in the PSG jersey, like he loses his cool quite easily. Like you will have that temperament in the game, that final game heat. So
Uh,
what's your take, Varun? Like who will you pick?
well, it's definitely a high stakes game, and as these people said, I think I agree with most of them. I think Paredes will be crucial. I think Tagliafico will be crucial. And as they said, the right back position is going to be very difficult because the best attacks of Brazil are going to come from that side only. So the way in the last match, two different players played for 45 minutes, I think that strategy could work because uh, a new pair of legs in the halftime introduced will be able to counter the speed of Brazil from that side. And that's it, I think. And in front, you know who is there.
So would you guys like to see Messi and Aguero, or Lautaro and Messi will be fine for
I
now
think
as of now?
Martinez. I think Martinez. I think
Martinez and Messi.
I don't trust Aguero in an Argentina jersey anymore. I don't think he has got that in him anymore. That fire.
Okay,
So
so you still
I
want to
think.
wait for the Barca combination to raw
Sorry.
And
combination?
actually, I also think that they don't need to tinker with the winning combination much. One or two
True. True.
changes, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
So
actually we want to see Di Maria also, like after 60 minutes. Actually he plays
Yeah. We
very
want
good.
to
Yes,
see Di
that will
Maria
be the
also from
As
impact
a
India.
super
substitute.
sub,
Yes,
Yeah.
as a
Super
super
sub.
sub, he plays very good.
he is creating difference in second half.
He does.
yeah, actually. Yeah.
Even if Martinez is missing chances, he is also creating some chances. So he's still better than Aguero right now, according to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he has
better.
more minutes than Aguero anyways, so he
Aguero
will.
can be a
True.
20-minute hero. Never
Yeah,
know.
Maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
like a
yeah,
desperate substitution at the end.
yeah. So
Maybe in
like
extra time if you're not getting
we
anything.
we have kept Brazilian fans quiet for a while now. So yeah,
I mean, that
let's
You
is
have
how
kept them
Brazil is
quiet.
going to keep Argentina. They will keep Argentina quiet in the match. So
We will see that.
Ooh.
so, yeah, for the Brazilian fans, I have a question in mind. So you have two world class keeper in Ellison and Ederson. So as we have seen in the tournament, Ederson has been doing quite well. Like he has started 4 matches and he has kept clean sheet on all four. And if you talk about the final, that final winning mentality is like Alisson has that, which he won like with Liverpool. But Ederson doesn't have that thing. In so, would you take a risk to play Alisson in the final, or would you go with the hero
I
Ederson
mean,
as a user?
no way. I mean, there was a time when Alisson used to be like a undisputed number one goalkeeper of Brazil. But I mean, time has changed. He had a very bad season with Liverpool, and I mean, on the contrary, Ederson has a very good season. I mean, yeah, he lost in the Champions League final. I mean, that doesn't make his mentality weak. And he had a very good tournament. I think he kept around 14 seats. So
Yeah, all four.
yeah, so I mean all four. So I mean it doesn't make any sense to change the keeper, especially at the final, because I mean he has performed. I mean he has done what he could do. I mean that doesn't make any sense to. I mean Alisson, I don't think Alisson will make it in the team.
Okay. So Purushottam,
I would have,
like
yes. I would have
yeah, go ahead.
picked Alisson even if Argentina was not in the final. If any other team was playing against Brazil, I would have picked Alisson. But since Argentina is a very strong counter-attacking team and they have very good ball players, the anticipation of Alisson, and he has a very good ball distribution. We have seen in the Man City shirt that how good his goal kicks or even his free kicks from the box has been impactful for Manchester City. For an instant, I remembered that the semi-final second leg that Manchester City was playing against Paris Saint-Germain, the first goal which Riyad Mahrez scores was a movement initiated by Alisson, and it was a goal kick from his own half to the half of PSG, and Zinchenko crossed the ball beautifully. So In terms of ball distribution and anticipation, Alisson is ahead of. I'm mistaken. Ederson is ahead of Alisson, but it would be a tough call. It would really be a tough call because the temperament of final really matters. And Ederson had recently lost a final with Man City. With the only goal which he had conceded in the final was 50% of his call. Because if he had not left his line too early, maybe Kai Havertz would not have been scored the goal that too easily. So it would be a tough job for Tite to choose Alisson or Ederson. Whoever he will choose, I think he will be doing the best which his country could have.
Actually,
Yeah,
it should not be that tough call. I mean, I understand he had a bad, not a bad final. Not as good as final what we expect from him. But the thing is, Alisson had very bad season. I mean, his confidence level is really down. I mean, I don't see him to play in the final.
Yeah, Alisson had a pretty challenging season with Liverpool, but I saw his form was regaining at the end of the season where he scored the winner against West Bromwich Albion. The head was really good, and that was the match which Liverpool has to win to keep in the Champions League fourth spot. So he delivered at that point, going to the opposition box, a good corner from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and a brilliantly placed header in the side net. So in terms of mentality, Alisson is ahead of Ederson, but in terms of recent performance, Ederson is ahead than Alisson now. So I think Tite should be going for Ederson.
Yeah, I don't think it will be that difficult for Tite to choose among the keepers. Moving ahead, we have seen Argentina, Brazil playing 4-2-3-1, and they like to play two sitters in Casemiro and Fred, as we have seen in the tournament. So there are only two positions I would like to know from you guys, because rest all the squad, I think they will be fielding the same squad as they have fielded in the tournament. So I feel on the left back position, Alexandro is back fit and running. So he has started and he has scored the goal in the last match, I guess. And it's you have Renan Lodi, he has played a lot, and he has been in the title-winning season of Atletico de Madrid, and he has been a good player for them. So among the two left backs, who would you prefer to start first?
I would go with Ronaldo.
Okay, and
Yeah.
Subhadeep?
Yeah, same. I mean, even if I like Alexandro quite a lot. I mean, he is a fantastic player. But Lodi. I mean, he played almost all the matches for Brazil, and he played quite well. He had a fantastic season with Atletico Madrid, as you said. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to change the position actually. I mean, especially
Ronaldo Lodi's
if it is a
work rate
good
is
league
also
message, I
better
can.
than.
If it is a good league match,
Ronaldo's
then
work rate is also better than Alexandro. And I
Yeah.
think that the crossing, which the wing back position is very important, for which the wing backs are gaining so much importance in modern football, that the crossing of Ronaldo Lodi is slightly better than Alexandro. His ball distribution, his passing accuracy, and his footballing sense. Yeah, I know that Alexandro can be a little player in the finishing third also. He can score goals from corners, or he can promote while going up in the counter attack and giving a few important passes. But the wing back position is not known for their goal scoring or giving passes. It is really known for their work rate to measure the flanks up and down for the continuous 90 minutes, and then they have to cross the ball with the same intent as they have started from minute 1 to minute 90. So for me, Ronaldo Lodi is an obvious choice, and I think no confusion for Tite for choosing the left back for the final against Argentina.
Yeah. So one more position, as a Brazilian fan, you might be worried about, in the camp number 10 position, who would you start? Rather than starting with Firmino, you would go with Paqueta or Firmino?
There should not be a doubt at all. Actually, I mean, he had a fantastic Copa America so far. He has scored in last two matches, I guess. I mean, Paqueta, obviously he will be playing. I mean, I can understand. I mean, we have Firmino in the bench, but I mean, he can come in last 20 or 30 minutes and play as a cameo. But I mean, I don't think there should be a doubt in that position. I think Paqueta will be playing in a.
For me, Paqueta is the obvious choice for that position because the chemistry which Neymar and Paqueta has is really good, really very good. Because I saw a passing instance between these two people in the match against Peru, and they are not seeing themselves. They are just passing the ball, and they have the trust that the other player will be in that position, and they can be lethal in the midfield in the ball distribution. One cause of worry for the Brazilian fan is that Richarlison's form. Yeah, he had scoring goals, but he has been missing a lot of opportunities, and I think that his work rate is not really impressive. So the loss of Gabriel Jesus can sting Brazil in the final, but there are replacements of every player in this squad except Neymar. I don't find any replacement of Neymar in the Brazilian squad. So till now, for the back 5 years, which he has been delivering for the past 5 years of the Brazilian team. Yeah, he has been going through injuries and all that, but still, there after Ronaldinho, the kind of talent or skill or magical touch the player brings to the field in the Brazilian t-shirt, I think Neymar is the right successor of Ronaldinho. So then Richarlison had to start, Lucas Paqueta in the attacking midfield. Neymar can drop, Lucas Paqueta can promote in the attack. That's a good call, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, I have a concern with the right wing position. I mean, currently Everton is starting, and I don't think he is that good, especially in this tournament. I mean,
no, Everton Suarez has a fantastic tournament in the 2019. He has scored 4 goals.
Yeah,
I think
I was coming to that.
I'm not mistaken, he was the highest goal scorer of the tournament, if I'm not wrong, or the joint highest goal scorer.
Correct. But
Really,
like he's
his present form is really worrying. His present form is really worrying for Brazil.
Yeah, his present form is quite worrying, and probably I'll go with Vinicius Junior in that position. Especially his pace will be, I mean, playing key role. Especially
Vinicius Junior is a great
against
talent.
this Argentina team, right? He can play a quite vital role. Yeah.
Vinicius Junior is a great talent, but I think that the lack of match time can put down his match confidence, because he has been either got a match time of 20 to 30 minutes in all the 5 matches, all the 6 matches, I guess.
So moving on, I would like to ask the Argentina fans, like they are quite aware about the Argentina team in and out, but I would like to ask them a different question this time, and it will be regarding Brazil. So what different you find in the Brazil team, or is there any player like who you find a threat for your defense, Argentina fans? Is there any particular player, or the whole team mentality has something to do and scare you off, scare your defense?
There is one good news, like these people were just discussing, that Gabriel Jesus is out. So there is one good news, and I don't think anyone will give you a different answer. The answer to this question will be Neymar Jr. So yeah, you can ask other Argentina fans. You can ask any football fan; they'll give you the same answer, that Neymar Jr. is the biggest threat.
It will be Neymar, no doubt, but I assume too much Neymar dependence will hurt Brazil, because they don't have kind of prolific scorer.
The lack of Felipe Coutinho in this Brazilian lineup is really hurting.
And I think they are heavily dependent on Neymar for creativity.
Yeah. No, when Coutinho and Willian was there in the Brazilian team in the 2018 World Cup, the dependence on Neymar to get goals or to promote the team was less. After that in 2019, Brazil won the Copa America without Neymar. That team was a fantastic, outstanding performer. Each and every player was in top of their form. Dani Alves, what a player, what a veteran player. He was 37 in that tournament. Now he's 39. He will be leading the tournament. He will be leading the Seleção Olímpica team in the Tokyo Olympics. He's 39 years old. The age is just a number. He has proven
he's an absolute fighter.
He is a really absolute fighter. We have seen him in Barcelona shirts for years. He had gone to PSG. He had gone to Juventus. He had proved himself in every possible league.
And he has the most trophies of all the players.
Yes, he has the most trophies of all the players. And if I'm not wrong, he had got the man of the tournament of the 2019 Copa America. I really don't remember that when a defender got a player of the tournament award in a major tournament like the Copas or the Euros or the World Cup. Oliver Kahn got a golden ball of the 2002 World Cup, the year which I was born. I have not seen him that time because it was not an opportunity to see me there. But I have seen the highlights of the World Cups and all that. But he was a tremendous performer and an outstanding goalkeeper. But
True,
for
true.
the
One thing
Danny
I want to
Alves,
add.
right? Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
Continue.
Carry on.
No. Continue.
Yeah, Pradeep, go ahead.
One thing I want to add that whether they will use Thiago Silva or Eder Militao with Mark Ruben.
Yeah,
Because if they use
exactly. I
Thiago
was
Silva,
about to.
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
if they
That
use
is a very
Thiago
good.
Silva, he
Yeah,
will be
that
exploited
that
at
that
his
can
pace
be
because he's running out.
that
And
He is
the problem
being
is,
slow.
it's a big final. You will need his experience as well.
I know,
It's
but
a big call
as
actually.
I am a Chelsea supporter, I know he is being covered by left centre back and right centre
Yeah,
back
because
back
in
of three.
Chelsea we used to
Because
have
when
three
he is
centre backs.
playing with two centre back,
Yeah,
he will
Rudiger and
be a trickier choice. I think Eder Militao would be a solid option because of his
yeah.
pace.
As you guys started
And looking
talking,
at the World Cup,
I think
So
that TK can start with Thiago Silva because experience is a big call in good games, in such high voltage games. If Brazil concedes a goal in the opening 45 minutes, I think he has a choice to substitute Thiago Silva and put a Militao on for him. That will not be a
that will. I don't know that will work or not because
I think that sounds like a desperate substitution.
changing a
that sounds like a desperate
centre back,
And such actions in
changing a
final they
centre back
never
will
play
cause
well.
problem in the understanding and
Yeah,
team
that's
confidence.
not a good choice. That is not a good choice. But I mean, that would be a tough call. But I mean, definitely.
My gut feeling is that Thiago Silva will be starting with Marquinhos.
He can
Yeah,
start,
feeling.
but
he will start.
I
but
feel
he
Messi will be making him vulnerable. I think Messi
Yeah.
will make him vulnerable.
yeah, that's the potential matchup of the game. Like, will Thiago Silva contain Lionel Messi?
True.
That's the thing.
True.
Because
Yeah,
both the team will play high line. So
I think
over the
I
top ball
personally
will cause problem for Thiago Silva.
But one good thing is, I mean, I think Brazil is going with two center defensive midfielders, so they can cover it. I mean, both Fred and Casemiro will be playing. I mean, in front of the center back pair, so maybe they can cover a little bit. So in that way, I mean,
They can cover.
But the thing is,
One will
the
be
problem
It's a
is
big match, right? One mistake and match is over.
yeah.
Problem is, I mean,
that's the
problem is Brazil
That's
cannot press much with Thiago Silva in the back. Actually, I mean, they have to be a little bit on the defensive side in that case.
Actually,
Yeah.
the match will be decided based on how Argentina handles Brazilian counter attacks. Because I think Argentina will dominate the position and will receive lots of counter attack. I think so. How Otamendi and Pezala and Tagliafico as well as Molina will handle will decide the outcome of the match.
Yeah, they will have to
Exactly.
track back really quickly.
Otherwise,
You guys
That's why I asked for.
But keeping up with the
for
pace of
extra backup.
Neymar and Richarlison is a tough call.
Yeah, that is what. That is why I wanted to include Vinicius Junior. I mean, those three will make the life difficult for Argentina defenders.
Vinicius
And
Junior is really
Otamendi
fun.
becomes sometimes
Really
a
fun.
bit rush with his
Yeah.
tackle, and one mistake can
The
cause
Argentine centre backs
Argentina.
are itself very tough with their tackles, and sometimes they see
Exactly. One mistake can make Argentina 10-man team.
red card.
10-man
most
team, they can
polite
also give
and the
away a
most
penalty.
cool-
Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Yes,
Otamendi,
The
I
most
don't
cool-headed centre
like
back
him actually right now.
I remember from Argentina was, I guess, Javier Mascherano. He was a really cool-headed
the
centre
best.
back.
True.
No, he was not playing centre back in Argentina. He was playing a
Playing
CDM for
DMF.
Argentina.
Midfielder.
Central
Yeah,
defensive
playing
forward.
Defensive
Defensive
midfielder.
midfielder.
He started his career as a centre back. I remember that when he was playing for his club, he started his career as centre back, and then he moved to central defensive midfielder. But he is a really legend. Means everyone in Argentina talks about Messi, of Maradona. I think the 2014 World Cup campaign,
Toughness is very.
He plays a
Messi
major role.
was outstanding. Messi was outstanding, but without the leading qualities of Javier Mascherano in the central defensive midfield as well as in the defense, it would not have been possible for Argentina to cope up with such difficult teams, especially Netherlands. I remember the tackle which he had done in
Which he made.
1-1 with Arjen Robben.
Arjen Robben.
It was
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
It was really awesome because a second, even a microsecond late, had given Netherlands a penalty and him a straight red because he was the last man defending.
Last one.
And he did it awesomely. He is very favorite player of mine. Since I am a midfield player, I play really in midfield. I like to play in midfield. So I sometimes used to watch his videos that he was a really cool-headed midfielder as well as a defender.
But right now we can't call on him, so we should
Yeah.
concentrate on
Yeah.
Paredes and
Fair enough.
So Nicola Otamendi is a good defender, but he should keep his nerves cool, his human temperament aside, and a footballing temperament to his priority first, because we all know that what happened in the 2006 World Cup. Zinedine Zidane got a red card. If he had put aside his human sentiments for a few seconds, we don't know France would have 3 World Cup by this time.
True.
And it was his last match. He finished off his career on a really sad tone. So sentiment is a good thing, but in football, it doesn't work really. Footballing sentiment is the best thing on the pitch, and the dedication and the hard work. That 3 things earn you trophies, will make you a good player in future.
Yeah. So you guys took away a question from me. Actually, you already discussed that the potential matchup with Messi against Thiago Silva and Pezzella taking on Neymar. So it was nice discussion on this part. So I would like to ask a particular question from Brazilian fans here. You see, Pradeep already mentioned in the starting of the video about Argentina gelling up well this time. So you see the likes of Dybala not even included in the squad. You see Di Maria, Aguero not starting and not getting that much game time. So what's different this time that you guys might fear from Argentina as a Brazilian supporter?
Well, few things I wanted to mention actually. I mean, 2 or 3 years back, Brazil had upper hand on Argentina, and especially at the goalkeeping position. So, but I mean, once now Martinez has come, now we cannot say. I mean, he is also having the similar quality as Ederson. I mean, I would say. I don't know why.
not similar qualities.
At least, I mean, not similar qualities, but he is also
Qualities are different, but the level is same.
Much better goalkeeper. He has the passing ability.
Goalkeeper. Yeah, much better goalkeeper, and I mean he has proved his worth actually, especially in the last match. He has shown that why he is also world class goalkeeper. So that is one thing. Other thing is what you already mentioned. I mean, the current set of players, they are really dealing up well with the Lionel Messi, and probably they are having better understanding than the previous group of players. I mean, because in this team, if you see the front line, I mean, probably Lionel Messi is the only star. Okay, I mean there is no other name, but I mean if you see the previous group of players, they had quite a number of names like who are successful in their club levels. I mean they had Aguero, they had Di Maria. Means they themselves are very good players. But if you see the current team, probably they are not. I mean not that much renowned players. So they are playing for Lionel Messi and they are playing with the Lionel Messi, and that is why they are gelling up well. So these are the 2 things we fear the most actually.
Yeah.
As a Brazil fan, when you are playing against Argentina, there is nothing more a threat than Lionel Messi itself. He is a game changer. He can take the game away in seconds. So I know that Messi is growing older day by day. Every football player is growing, but he is still a magician.
Yeah.
There is a proverb in English that form is temporary, but class is permanent, and there is no doubt about the class of Lionel Messi. Something beyond world class.
Yes. And he is looking sharp, isn't he? I mean, it doesn't seem like he had a very long season and all. I mean, he is looking really sharp. He's playing fantastically.
Yeah, he has a down season with Barcelona this season. Yeah, he has been scoring goals, providing assists, but his season was not too good with Barcelona. Just won one trophy, the Copa del Rey. But in this tournament, Messi is looking sharp. I can see the spark in his playing skills and providing assists. So let's see what happens in the final in Sunday morning, 5:30. We have to all stay awake, setting alarms in their mobiles or alarm clock. Can't miss a single second of this high voltage match.
So guys, it's been nice to hear your views, and so moving on to the final part of our video, it's about the prediction. As we have seen in the past, Brazil edge over Argentina in the overall fixtures till now they have played. So keeping aside that, this is a new group of players. And so, what's your take? Keeping in mind it's a final and for the mother of all fixtures, what's your predictions? I will start with the Brazilian fans.
2-1
Well,
Brazil.
90
Well, I
minutes
mean,
or 120?
120 minutes.
Okay. Shubhadeep Bhaiya.
yeah, I mean, see, I mean, I'm getting a little bit emotional here because I mean, this group of Brazil players are, I mean, really good. I mean, I was expecting them to win the last World Cup. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And I have a very high bar for this team, and they should definitely destroy Argentina. Actually, on paper, that means that it is not even a proper match actually. So I will, I would go for 3-0. I think the midfield battle will be easily won by Brazil, and they will just destroy Argentina. I would go for 3-1 Brazil.
Oh, अवनीश भाई क्या लगता है? अब बोलो कुछ तो.
Actually, I'm thinking like that it will like go for 120 minutes and score होगा 2-1 to Argentina.
यार मैं तो सोच
दोनों
रहा हूँ कि गेम फील्ड पे खेला जाता है कि पेपर पे खेला जाता है, थोड़ा
Exactly.
कंफ्यूजन सा हो रहा है
Yeah.
मेरे को.
ये वाली अर्जेंटीना की टीम मच बेटर है लास्ट वाले
नहीं, मुझे तो
competition से.
फील्ड पे बताया गया था खेला जाता है, बाकी देख लो.
गेम भले ही फील्ड पे खेला जाता हो, वही जीतता है जो दिमाग से जीतता है.
अभी फील्ड में भी जीतेंगे.
3-0 तो थोड़ा
I
ज्यादा हो
think
गया.
I think 2-1 to Argentina. I think it will go in extra time most probably, but 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing too
Yeah.
fancy.
So,
It's a final.
yeah.
Usually doesn't
Yeah.
happen in finals.
Pradeep.
I think both the defense is playing very good football in this whole tournament, and the approach would be very conservative from both the sides. So they will not open up. I think 1-0 to Argentina.
Oh, great. So, I'm curious to put up a question. Like I wanted to end this podcast here, but it's like if it goes to penalty, like who will be the standout keeper? Will it be
Emiliano,
Emi
no
Martinez?
doubt. No way.
I see.
Emi Martinez. We have already seen in the last game.
Yeah,
I-
we have
I-
seen
Last
what
time
Emi
lucky
can
for
No
do.
doubt.
Messi. Last time lucky for Messi.
I will not answer this question because I don't think it will go to penalty. Brazil is
Argentina
winning
have
by
nothing
3-1.
to lose in penalties after a lot of struggle.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't think it will go to the penalty shootout. It will be on with 90 minutes, and it will be dominated by Brazil.
yeah. So it was nice to have you all. Hopefully we can talk on more topics in the near future. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining.
Same here.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having me.
It was a pleasure to talking to you guys. A nice time spent.
Same here.
Yeah.
Good time.
So
Good times.
to all our viewers out there watching, please like, share, and subscribe our channel, and do follow our social media handles, which whose links are given in the description box. See you.
Yes. Obviously.